Hare Krishna. So today we will discuss about Darwin theory of evolution and creation according to Vedas, because we don't have evolution here in Vedas, in Vedic civilization, and we have evolution, but it is different than Charles Darwin theory of evolution. We have evolution of consciousness here, that is missing part in every scientific theory. What is consciousness? So let's discuss about what is Darwin theory of evolution. So what he said is Darwin's theory of evolution says that over millions of years simple life forms slowly evolved into complex life forms, and that one kind of animal evolved into another kind. So as you can see here, he said the slow change we have here. So, and what is the second point? The Darwin is the originator of the doctrine of natural selection or survival of the fittest. Look, I will explain here. I will explain here. First of all, let's complete this paragraph. Okay? That means that in the course of adapting to the environment, one type of animal will develop in a particular way, which is best suited for that environment. And he will pass on his superior quality to his offspring so that the particular species will survive, whereas another, which is not so suitable to that environment, will die out. This is called natural selection. Nature selects different species that can best survive. As you can see here, there are flaws in Darwin's theory of evolution. He again and again said about nature. Nature selects different species that can best survive. Look, he is using the term nature, but he never described what is nature, who created it, or is this going by, accident? Somehow accident happen and the nature comes into existence. If you ask these scientists who created the nature, then they will say we don't know. So how can you accept the knowledge from the persons that they don't know? They have answers like this and they are PhDs. So we can't accept that. So what we have here, according to Vedas, we have creation. We don't have evolution like Charles Darwin. We have creation according to Vedas. So I have a map. Let's explain that through map. I have a map here. The Brahmajyoti, as you can see here, a Brahmajyoti, it separates the material worlds and the spiritual worlds. So, how creation happens? The Mahavishnu form, that is Krishna form, God form, when he exhales, the infinite universes comes into existence, and in each universes he goes there. As you can see here, he's here, and at the same time he's here also. So in each universe he goes there and he maintains it, and then at the end he destroys and takes everything into him. So this is going on infinitely. So let's discuss about creation. When Mahavishnu, that is form of Krishna, exhales, the all species, we have 8.4 million species of living beings in the whole of creation according to Vedas. And look the beauty, it explains every species here. Like 900,000 species of aquatic life in the whole of creation we have. And it is not an estimation, it is not an, you know, it is not an estimation. It is the exact numbers we have. 2,000 species of plants, 1,100,000 species of insects, thousands species of birds we have, 3,000 species of beasts, 400,000 species of human beings we have. If you explain to the persons, those who have lower consciousness, or those who read other materialistic theories like 400,000 species of human beings, they will never believe. So they believe or not, it is not about believing. If you ask, owl, Mr. Owl, look, there is a sun out there. So owl will say, no, there is no sun. So owl believes or not believes, sun is there. So we have to, increase our consciousness. If we read Vedic books, that is Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita, I will place the link in the description section also, so that you can go there and read it and increase consciousness level. So all species comes into existence. There is no slow process going on. According to Darwin theory, the slow process is going on. But according to Vedic civilization, Vedas, according to Vedas, there is no slow process going on. All species, when he exhales, comes into existence, and there is a simultaneous existence. There is no slow process like Darwin's theory of evolution. At the creation, there is monkeys, there is human beings, there is other species like birds, insects, all comes into existence at the same time. Simultaneous existence is going on. And if we come here, evolution. We have evolution in Vedas also, but it is different one. It is not like Charles Darwin theory of evolution. It is evolution of consciousness. So how we can increase our consciousness? So in human life we got this opportunity. Animal don't serve God. Humans does. And those who does not do, they are animals. So serving God or Krishna, there is no difference between Krishna and God. According to Vedas, Krishna has been accepted as God. So how we can increase our consciousness? So first is no meat eating. Okay, we must not eat meat. Second one is no illicit sex. There, sex is allowed, but only within the marriage and for getting the child. That's all. For enjoyment, it is not allowed at all. 3. No gambling. Gambling is not allowed. No intoxication, no smoking, no alcohol, and no any types of drugs. If we avoid these four things and serve Krishna or God, then we have highest level of consciousness. And if we don't do these things, then we have, low level of consciousness. So in human life we understand these things because animal never serve God or go to temple or churches or masjids. They don't go. So as a human, if we don't go and serve God, then we are not more than an animal. So according to Vedas, those who does these things, you know, serve God, no meat eating, no illicit sex, no gambling, no intoxication, they have highest level of consciousness and they are eligible for eternity and they will eligible for spiritual worlds where there is no death, no birth, no disease, no old age is there. So that is the beauty we have here. We have purpose here. But if we study Darwin theory of evolution, the nature, he talks about nature, he used the term nature, but he never explained what is nature. And if you ask any of the scientists how this whole thing happening or going on, how these things started, they will talk something about Big Bang. And if you ask how Big Bang happens, they will, put you, Hare Krishna. Actually, there was some problem in the computer, uh, so I paused it. So we can see here. You can, if you ask these scientists or anything about how this process is going on, they will tell you some Big Bang happened millions and billions of years ago, and then again it comes from nothing. So we don't have this nothing in Vedas, in Vedic civilization. We have everything over here, this map, and this is from the verified source. The spiritual worlds, they have no, it is, in a spiritual world there is no time. And there is no creation, happens in spiritual worlds because it is eternal. And the material worlds is also, eternal, but it is temporary. The things are going on, the creation, the maintenance, the dissolution, these things are going on, but it is also real. It is not false because it is coming from the real. That's why it is real. So material worlds are temporary worlds. It comes into existence, then then he maintains it, then he takes everything into it. Why this is going on? Because we have lower state of consciousness and we do these things. We don't serve God, we do meat eating, we do illicit. So, uh, until we leave these things, okay, I will put the link in the description section so that you can go and read uh, these great books, uh, the uh, Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam. Those who are interested can read that, okay, because these books gives perfect meaning to everything. It also explains what is nature, and the creation and evolution evolution of consciousness. So it's Amit signing off. Hare Krishna.